Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about being stuck with your style or being in a style rut. Before giving you 5 really hands-on simple tips and tricks that you can use if you feel stuck with your style, I just wanted to mention that I am launching my very own style course. Some of you know that this summer I became a certified style coach, so I'm here to help you and offer you even more help if you feel specifically stuck with your style and if you feel like you've never been able to succeed with this journey on your own. I'm here to help you. You can buy each of the 4 lessons individually, so pick whatever lesson might suit you and where you are in this journey, or you can buy all 4 lessons. And then hopefully next year I will be offering personal style sessions as well, both physically if you live in Denmark or online via Skype if you live outside of Denmark. So if you want to know more about all this, I'll leave a link to the course down below. You can go have a look at it after watching this video. Today's video is paid and presented by NORDVPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. So it's a tool that encrypts your internet traffic, and I've gotten the opportunity to test it out and share a discount code with my audience as well. So you guys know I'm self-employed and I often share folders, files, and sensitive information via, for example, Dropbox or email if I have a developer working on my website or similar, like I just had when building my online course. So generally knowing that whatever data I share online will be safe from cyber criminals, especially when you run a small independent business like me, is great. This kind of information and data will also be safe while traveling, and although I obviously haven't been traveling a lot with my business this year, it's something I have done in the past and expect to do in the future as well. So if you work on your laptop while being on the go in public places like cafes, hotels, or airports where your online information is often rather unprotected, NordVPN will keep you safe there as well. So make sure you check out the description down below for more information if it sounds interesting to you as well. So there are some different signs you can definitely look for when you are trying to determine whether or not you are actually stuck with your style. One sign is definitely that you have a lot of items in your wardrobe that you can't seem to let go of because either they have some sort of sentimental value to you or you spend a lot of money on them, so you feel like it's a waste to let go of these items. It could also be something like wearing the same things each and every day, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with if you feel amazing. But if you wear the same things over and over again and you never really feel great in these outfits, that can also be a sign that you are kind of stuck with your style. Finally, you might seem to never really be able to find what you're looking for if you do go shopping either physically or online. There can be various reasons to this. Maybe you don't have a shopping list prepared, so you don't really shop with intention and you tend to bring home the wrong stuff. It could also be something like not feeling like your body is being represented in the fashion industry, which is a huge problem as well. So there are many reasons to why you can feel stuck with your style and your wardrobe. The very first thing you want to do is to identify the problem or the problems. A way to do that is, of course, to get in front of your wardrobe, have a look at what you have got going on right now, and identify what is not working for you and what is working for you. In this whole thing, I highly recommend you to set yourself some goals as well, both the more short-term goals that are often a bit more on the surface, whereas the long-term goals can be a bit more deep. So evaluate how your life, your lifestyle, and your shopping tendencies might match or might not match. So figure out if you have a tendency to buy things that you can't actually wear with the life that you're living, or if you tend to buy items that don't really fit, or whatever it might be. Take some time to identify the problems and set yourself some goals. So once you're a little bit more clear about that, you want to slowly start digging into the decluttering process, and more importantly, learning to commit. Commitment is a huge part of building a lasting and sustainable wardrobe that brings you tons of joy. And let me tell you why. You might have legit holes within your wardrobe where you feel like you need to find some suitable replacements for those, or maybe you have some gaps in your wardrobe that you feel like you need to fill out before you're completely satisfied with your wardrobe. But you can be on a hunt for perfect replacements for the rest of your life if you're not careful. So try considering keeping up with a healthy balance here. Ask yourself if you really need a replacement, or if what you already have is actually fine, but you just feel bored or tempted or emotional, and that is really what sparks on this feeling of having to add on to your wardrobe. So definitely try to practice making peace with the fact that there will always be other options out there, maybe even better options, but if you keep following that feeling and if you keep chasing that feeling, you will never be satisfied with your wardrobe. So really try to practice the art of commitment within your wardrobe is definitely something I can highly recommend you to try out. It's a lot easier said than done, I'll admit that, and it does take a lot of practice, but if you think about it now and if you really try to connect with that way of thinking, then I think you will have more success in this whole process. Next up, I would highly recommend you to define 2 to 5 go-to uniforms that you love wearing. So based upon what you might already have in your wardrobe right now. Or maybe if you feel like you have a lot of gaps in your wardrobe, try to define 2 to 5 outfits that you would love to be able to wear. Something that can make you feel sort of safe on days where everything else fails and where you feel, again, tempted or bored. Something that can reassure you that you are enough and you have great style and that you don't need to add on a lot of new things to feel this way. Really, that's the beauty of personal style and being able to express yourself through your style and your clothes, because like Rachel Zoe puts it, it's a way to say something about who you are without having to speak. Tip number 4 is to change it up and experiment as you go. So you could start with your favorite base or any of the uniforms that you defined in the step before, and then sort of add on to that. It could be something like adding different sorts of accessories to your outfit, jewelry, bags, belts, scarves, whatever you like. Or simply putting together some outfits that you've never tried putting together before. I usually recommend my clients to take one item from their wardrobe that they either always wear the same way or have trouble styling or not completely sure whether they should keep or not. I usually recommend my clients to take that item out of their wardrobes and then try to style it up in at least 3 different ways. So it could be one way that you tend to always style this item in, and then 2 completely new ways that you've never tried before. It could also be little things such as trying to close your shirt differently than you usually would, like maybe tie it instead of always buttoning it, folding out the sleeves on your shirts and your jackets, maybe just ruche up the sleeves, folding up the hemlines on your pants and jeans. So try giving yourself some challenges throughout this whole process. So if there's something you're a bit unsure of within your wardrobe, or if you find yourself sitting on the couch evening after evening, scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through YouTube, feeling bored, feeling tempted, feeling like you are not satisfied with your own wardrobe, get up from the couch, get in front of your own wardrobe and start playing around with it. Even if you're not going anywhere, I promise you, you'll have some fun and you'll learn some things along the way. And again, this is a great practice in order for you to learn to commit more to the things you actually have in your wardrobe. Finally, you want to define whatever gaps you might have in your wardrobe and make a wish list. So never go shopping without a wish list. That's my number 1 tip if you want to add new things to your wardrobe. So if you have trouble defining the gaps in your wardrobe, like the real gaps that can help you add on to your style, that is a service that I offer and will be offering through my style course. But something you can try already now yourself is to gather up inspiration. And this is something that I mention a lot on my channel. So it could be something like finding a handful of style muses that you just, you adore their style, you can really relate to their style, and you can recreate many of the looks you find these people wearing with things you already have in your own wardrobe. And you can find these people either on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. Maybe you even find some sets like styled up in a certain way on various online shops, so you can save those onto your computer or phone or whatever might work for you. And then try to find the common things that are represented in these kind of outfits. So if you feel like, okay, there's a white shirt in all of these outfits and I am missing a great white shirt in my own wardrobe, maybe that could be something you could add to your wish list. Finding inspiration like this is also a great way of coming up with new styling ideas in general. So if you have trouble putting together those 3 different outfits, like I mentioned before, you can, try to search Pinterest for, again, a white shirt and see what comes up. So you'll get some inspiration for new outfit combos that you can easily recreate, or at least it can help you define your shopping list. Last but not least, I just wanted to mention again, it's all about commitment. It's all about committing to your life and whatever you invite into your life and your home, even when we're speaking building a great lasting wardrobe. I find that this is such a great way of working with personal style without it taking away all of the creativity and all of the things that makes fashion so much fun. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you found these tips helpful. I know that I have mentioned a lot of these in the past, but I just wanted to gather them up in this video and also let you know that my style course is live. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more tips you'd like to share with me, feel free to write them down below. And as always, remember to be kind above all. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye, guys.